set to go. Younghoe Koo ready to do the honors.
And we are underway in Foxborough.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Somebody got to do it. Somebody got to do it. Hey, with my type activities, then don't you get involved. Hey, what? How many should I see? Send them off. Take a risk and take a trip. You know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and teams for the kick.
Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterbury.
And he stopped immediately there. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
But you look at this defense.
They come into this one down at the 27th position in the league, Charles, against the run.
And the focus now is making sure that they're hitting on all cylinders as they head into the playoffs. And that means they've got to stop the run better, because playoff football often means running football. So they've got to be prepared for that.
From the shotgun, it's May.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there for New England. 44 yards.
And this offense is coming out swinging here in the early going. They pick up a nice chunk on that pitch and catch. And the two of them have this offense moving in the right direction to start this game.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Give up the middle, Scatterbury.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field.
Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options.
May going to give it to Henderson.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
The Patriots had 3 and 10 now on the year. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
To the air, May.
This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
Henderson is into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Sometimes offense, you get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Play action. Now Richardson.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Good coverage there by Carlton Davis. Take a look at this Patriots defense.
They come into this one ranked number 17, so just starting the bottom half of the league against the pass.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
18, Pioneer, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19, Lion, Dragon 60.
Now Richardson back to throw it.
He's going to sling this deep downfield.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Patriots force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. So they took their shot. That was a pretty good heave, but in the end, the free safety is the one who comes away with the football.
And two of the traits that you look for in a good free safety, range and decision-making. Both on display right there. And it didn't hurt that he's got a good pair of hands, too.
Play action. May.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. They find some open field here. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Quick throw completed by Richardson.
They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And that will bring up 2nd down.
This defense for the Pats, they were quite formidable in the win over Philly a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17.
12 yards there and a 1st down. Nothing too fancy, just a carry up the middle, but a successful carry up the middle against this 3-4 defense.
And to be able to do that, what do you have to control? The nose guard, right? Got to be able to move him, otherwise you're not getting anything up the middle. Nice job by the center. Got a little help from one of his friends playing guard.
And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
That's an early scramble to be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays.
And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Condors are an extra point away from drawing level.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hand.
They go play action with May.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a 1st down.
To throw, it's May. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 23. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Richardson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Let's go.
Straight ahead with Hubbard. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Panther 60. Unlock line. Unlock line.
2nd down, another chance for Hubbard. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
That's good.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
A 5-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Condors.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Come on. Snap. Back row 80.
Right back to Hubbard. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
From the 31, here's a 2nd and 8. And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. And did he get the feet down? No, they'll say he did not. It's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Big alert. Mustang 19.
Now it's Richardson. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. These two teams all tied after one. Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. Here we go. Hey, ready.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
From the 20, here's the 2nd and 8.
18 Rattler. Let's go now. 19 Tiger. 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Richardson looking to throw. This taken in by Downs.
And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown.
Josh Downs,
A 20-yard touchdown. And his guys have taken the lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7.
Patriots 7.
following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
I just want to rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No time, set up.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Now a 2nd and 10. They'll throw with May. They set up the screen for Henderson.
And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Looking to throw. May.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Here's Jack Fox now.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Take it at the 37. There goes a 42, make it a 43-yard punt, 6 on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Now their last 2 drives, both ending in touchdowns. It's gotten them this 14-7 lead.
And it looks to me, and I think you're probably seeing the exact same thing, they're in an ideal spot now to create some separation. The way that they're functioning on offense now, they can create a pretty good gap. Allows their defense to play with a little more verve and confidence.
That big article in the paper this morning about them stringing possessions together for consecutive touchdowns. Well, right here, they're trying to make it 3 in a row.
Let's go. Ready?
And they'll run on 1st down with Hubbard.
Oh, nice move. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
On the jump. Tap the 60.
They'll run here with Hubbard.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
Off play action. Richardson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try to get those yards a safer way.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Streets. Ready.
Richardson looking to throw this.
And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year.
And the Condors go up by 2 touchdowns.
And he missed it. Not only was it wide. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
An inside run to Scatterby.
Able to get a cover as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play.
5. Crazy.
From the gun, it's made. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's a 1st down with a cherry on top, 31 yards.
Well, he worked his way quite a bit in this 1st half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively. Just too hard to keep him under wraps. It delivers a big play here for this offense.
On play action, May.
He's going to go up top for the end zone.
And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Throwing here is May. And that is incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Here's May. That is caught.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A great effort there. 28 yards.
And the Patriots have got it back to within a score.
shrink to 6.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready, break.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Oh, the defender likes it.
Here we go. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 70 Timberwolves.
A give up the middle. Hubbard knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Let's go. Ready.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
When you see those RPOs run, you need the first man to attack and be a disruptor. And on that play, he closed down fast and helped knock it away.
Now Richardson.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down.
On the set.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves. Warriors 70. Patriots 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
From the shotgun, Richardson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a first down here before he gets banged down to the turf pretty hard.
4th and 2, they got it. That was kind of that gray area. Is that a feel thing, whether you go run or pass there offensively?
I think it's a feel thing. It's a tendency thing about what you like to do yourself on offense, as well as knowing how strong they are against the run on defense. Got to make a decision, and they made the correct one. Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Back to the air with Richardson. Oh, that's in the double coverage and intercepted.
Carlton Davis picks it.
And the Pats force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27th.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
Off the play fake. Here's May.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
What's that?
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now, remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
From the gun on third down is May. He'll try and do this himself.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Fielded at about the 28. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
Here's 2nd and 10.
19 Lions. Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60. 60-18. Pioneer.
Here's Richardson to throw.
And that's caught inside the 35. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
A gain of 37 yards and an Anchorage first down.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
And this one is incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Ready? Hop, check, smash, check, smash.
They'll look to throw again.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Here we go, here we go. Go.
And Richardson looks to throw once more. And oh no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down.
And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt.
Koo knocks this one through the post.
And that will do it for this first half.
23, Patriots 14.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
Okay, great.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Cut 19. Cut 77 Wolf. Mustang 19.
Now Richardson back to throw it.
He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Richardson out of the shotgun. And that's going to be incomplete.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
Here's Stout to punt as he boots this one away.
This will be fielded at the 17. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Patriots take over. The Pats at the line, ready to go. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
That's to his tight end, Tyler Warren. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Scalaboo.
And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
2nd down and 3.
What's that? Crazy, crazy, crazy.
They go play action now. May.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
To the air, May. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Hey, what's that? Torpedo. Five. Crazy.
To throw, it's May. Big strides, look at him go. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Tyler Warren, 34 yards. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is down to 2. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's second down. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down at 7. And they'll go again here with Hubbard. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. That second down play nets a -4.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
70 Rangers, 19 Lions. 79 Broncos.
Richardson working from the gun. Is intercepted again. It's Richardson's 3rd of the game. It's Marte Mapu. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Borregales now for the extra point. And the lead is up to 5. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick 6.
It feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40.
Here we go.
On the give, this is Hubbard. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5.
Ready?
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Well, plays like that, Charles, no doubt, they're just going to continue to fuel this crowd.
And this defense is already playing well, but it also feeds on the energy of that crowd that you're talking about, and that takes them up to another level. Right now, they're playing really loose. They've got the lead, and what a nice stop they just made there behind the line of scrimmage.
And down inside the 15 he goes. Give them 14 on that one, and a first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
19, 18, Ryder, 18, 19, 5 here. Let's go.
Now it's Richardson.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
Well, they're certainly not shied away from throwing the football as they've leaned on their quarterback to start this game. 4 straight passes right out of the gate, with that last one earning them a new set of downs.
Let's go. Ready?
They go play action with Richardson.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
No. Ready?
Hubbard is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3.
We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal.
Hey, smash. Track him 60. Ready?
Richardson looking to throw.
And it's caught. Touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Condors answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown on the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here. And they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
Richardson will throw for it.
And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. So that effort gives them a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. And they go play action with May.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Looking to throw. May.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
Tershawn Wharton
in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long.
Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Down the field, he's got Warren.
Well, a heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Hey, what's up? 5. Crazy.
They'll try and throw for it with May.
as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field.
Here we go. Here we go. Browns, go.
On the handoff, it's Hubbard. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Good push from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now, they've got to get things to the finish line. And that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
Got it. Ready?
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6.
18 Rattler. 8 Viking, 18. Ready?
Richardson.
To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. They should have got more out of that, though. He was wide open.
I love how emphatic you are with that call, because that's exactly what I was thinking. Wide open in the flat. Give him a ball that he can use to get upfield with, not just catch and go over the sideline. They cost themselves some yardage there.
This offense so far on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
He'll dump this one off to Hubbard.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. It's a 13-yard pickup as the downs reset.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
They'll run here with Hubbard.
And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
An ideal spot here to get a 1st down and try to run some more clock. And this is 2nd and less than a yard.
On the ground, DJ Giddens.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown.
DJ Giddens, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Condors get an important score there to extend their lead here this 4th quarter.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Patriots, 28.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And he's going to have the Patriots 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
Tershawn Morton, the one to get him to the ground on the defensive side.
At the 45-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Here's May.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hip, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
From the shotgun, May with it.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
They're going on fourth down. May. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. So pass interference, the call there. Always, obviously, Charles, such a subjective call. You agree with the penalty?
Well, from where we're standing right now, I think the officials are tightening things up here in the second half. Maybe a defender gets away with that in the first, but this time the flag comes out, and I think it's a good call.
To the left side, he's got Warren, the tight end. And a crossover out of bounds right at the 25. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
What's that? Hey, five. Hey, what's that?
They'll throw with May. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Tyler Warren, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. And it's no good. Well, that could be a critical miss here in a one-score game in the fourth. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistent.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Patriots are right back in this football game.
Intercepted. The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Hey, Garfield. Crazy.
The drive begins with a run by Henderson. And he's going to have the Patriots first down as he gets it up past the 35.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing here is May. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air, and sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Here's third down and 5.
What's that? Five. Crazy.
Back to throw. And that's going to be
incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Fourth down. Here's May. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he worked it across midfield inside the 45. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down.
Henderson running straight ahead.
And he's going to be brought down to about the 33-yard line.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 33-yard line.
Now 2nd down and a few inches.
Here we go, throw. Diddy, what's up? Crazy, crazy.
Back to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
But he picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Just the one timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. 1st and 10. From the gun again to Henderson.
Yeah, things are pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
They'll come up now. 2nd and 9. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's one. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll look to throw. This is caught. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
What's up? Crazy, crazy, crazy. Hey, 5.
He's back to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Angel. Hey, what's up?
Scatterboo fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
1918.
So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational.
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So for Anchorage,
They get back to 500 now as the win moves them to 7-7. And they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, they've plummeted now to 3-11. And they will try to get back in the swing.